Here at home, some New Brunswick families are grieving the loss of 4 sons today. The teenagers were killed on a highway near Rexton, north of Moncton, when their vehicle went out of control. The CBC's Sonia Varma is at the scene of the accident and joins us now. So, Sonia, what are you learning about the crash and what may have caused it?
Well, police are not giving very many details at the moment, but I did speak to a few eyewitnesses to what had happened. The house behind me, the gentleman who lives in the house, the crash happened right in front of his place, and he was saying that last night at 10 o'clock he was in his kitchen, he heard this huge bang, he thought something was going to fly through his window, so he came rushing out. He saw a vehicle which was on fire, he doused it with water. He described a very gruesome scene because there were 2 people in the car, according to him, and 2 other bodies on his property. Another young woman who lives further down the street, she said at around the same time she saw 2 cars racing by, one which was in the crash. She said that street racing is very common here, but of course police are not saying that this was a factor in the accident that happened. As I said, they're giving very little details about what happened, but from what eyewitnesses are saying, they're saying there was another vehicle at the scene, but that later left.
So, Sonia, what can you tell us about the young man who died in this crash?
Well, the crash happened on this stretch of road, which is in between 2 small communities, Rexton and Saint Louis de Kent. 3 of them were from Saint Louis de Kent, 1 from the Rexton area. 2 were 16 and 2 were 19. In fact, one of the eyewitnesses that I spoke to said it was the birthday of one of the young men turning 19 just today. They had very kind words to say about the young men. They said that they were always smiling, happy people, and that everybody is using the words, this is such a terrible tragedy, particularly for a small community where almost everybody here would know them, so they would be impacted in some way or another. As I said, just people shaking their heads. Many people were here today throughout the morning, coming and looking, saying we had heard about what had happened. They just wanted to see the site themselves because, really could have been anybody's sons.
Okay, Sonia, thanks very much for this. The CBC's Sonia Varma reporting near Rexton, New Brunswick.